going to study about Chapter 2, Diversity and Discrimination, Class 6, Political Science. We have already studied about various forms of diversity, why we should have diversity, what are the benefits of diversity, who coined the phrase unity in diversity. So what is the importance of diversity? So now once the diversity have understood by us, let us proceed our chapter. There are various other facts that are associated with diversity. Let's read those facts first. There are 8 major religions in the world and followers of all these religions are found in India. There are more than 1600 languages and even more dialects being spoken in India. There are more than 100 dance forms in India. There are many styles of mural paintings in different parts of India. So this all proves that India is a diverse country. But what happens with that diversity? Any discriminatory practice happens? Is there any some ill practices happen? Yes. There are 2 words which we are going to study in this chapter, that is prejudice and discrimination. And how it is, we can say it is an ill effect to the society. Let's take the first term, that is prejudice. Now what is prejudice? When someone judges another person in a negative way, it is called prejudice. People often have certain prejudices about other people who may appear different. This difference can be in terms of facial features, accent, eating habits or costumes. This is a normal human nature that we need comfortable in the group of people who appear like us and behave like us. We tend to feel uncomfortable in the group of people who may not appear like us. Since India is a diverse country, people from different religions look entirely different. They do not only differ in the appearance, but they have their different eating habits. They also have a different clothing. They might speak different languages. So these are few examples of prejudice which happen because of diversity. Prejudice is sometimes also can be faced in the classroom, in the society, in the neighborhoods by the people. So this is all about prejudice. Now another term. Before we start with another term, let's see few more examples and let's talk more about prejudice. When a person from northeast roams in Delhi, she is often looked down upon by the local people. You often read about news about people from northeast being harassed in Delhi or even in Bangalore. A person from South India is often called Madrasi when he goes to the northern part of the country. A person from Bihar is usually considered as less intelligent and is subject to ridicule in most of the metropolitan cities of India. A person from rural areas is considered to be illiterate, unhygienic and unsophisticated by the people who are living in the urban areas. The people who live in the urban areas, now they also have a story for them. So they are considered as cunning people, greedy people who run after money. People think that a city dweller does not have a respect for personal relationships. In most of the cases, prejudice are harmless, but in most cases, our prejudiced behavior may turn to be very harmful. When you do not behave properly with a person because of your prejudices, it can be very bad for self-respect of that person. Now another term which generally we also face is stereotype. When we tend to see some person into a predefined image, this is called making of stereotypes. Many stereotypes are present since thousands of years. Some examples you can see like girls talk a lot, boys are generally naughty, wherever the two females will be there, they'll just talk and talk. So these are few of the stereotypes which we have come across. Another is girls should be doing the household work, boys should be playing or they should be studying. Another is inequality and discrimination. When someone acts on the basis of prejudices, the act may result in discrimination. Debarring someone from certain facilities because of difference in religion, gender, caste or regional origins is called discrimination. Following are some examples. Gender-based discrimination. A girl is not allowed to go to school beyond standard 5 or 6 is an example of discrimination. Similarly, most of the girls are not allowed to select a career of their choice, rather they are forced into marriage. So this is a kind of gender-based discrimination where boys are allowed to study and where girls are not given those kind of facilities. Religion-based discrimination, a person does not get a job because of the religion. Caste-based discrimination is an age-old system in India. According to this system, people were kept under different castes. A person from a particular caste was supposed to do only a particular kind of work. For example, a person from Mahan caste could not only engage in cleaning the garbage and cleaning dead bodies from the village. In spite of getting education and developing skills, people could not change their occupation. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar belongs to the Mahan caste. He had suffered various kinds of discrimination right from his childhood. Even today, many people from the untouchable caste suffer different types of discrimination, especially in villages and small towns. A person from the untouchable caste is not allowed to enter a temple, but was not allowed to. But now, after democracy, after independence, all these systems have been abolished. He was not allowed to take drinking water from the village at that time. Caste system was so deep-rooted that it was difficult to come out of the predefined social levels. The son of a potter could not only become a potter and nothing else. The son of a cobbler could only become a cobbler and nothing else. The task of conducting religious rituals could only be done by a Brahmin. So the Brahmin at that time, they were at a very high level and they used to always hold a stick while they used to move in the street so that the scheduled class may not touch them and so that they can come to know if they are scheduled class, so they will walk a bit far from them. A person from the social called lower caste were not allowed to attend the feast being organized by the upper caste people. Striving for equality. Now, many of our freedom fighters also fought against caste-based discrimination which was prevalent in India. Gandhiji coined the term Harijan for those from the untouchable castes. He did a great deal of work in removing prejudices from people's mind. B.R. Ambedkar was another leading figure who fought against caste-based discrimination. When India became a free nation, the founding father of our nation began the process of building a new nation. Caste-based discrimination was made a crime as per the Constitution. Constitution declared India as a secular country where all religions are given equal importance. This means that there is no one official religion of India. All the religions are equal in the eyes of the law. One cannot discriminate against another person on the basis of religion or caste. So this is all about the chapter diversity and discrimination. Thank you.